She's one of the best athletes in the world.
I'm a 9-time All-American track star.
At her age, I've never seen a player with the talent, the determination, and the skill.
I'm a national soccer champion.
FiFi has that speed and she has that skill. She's probably the best player we'll have ever had.
She can play infield, she can play outfield, she can hit. The colleges are going to be fighting for her. She's just an amazing player.
My name is FiFi Garcia. I'm 12 years old and I'm an athlete. And this is No Days Off.
Right foot.
I grew up in Huntington Beach with 3 brothers and I learned a lot from them. My brothers got me into sports when I was at a young age. I would go to their practice and run around the track with them.
It was all planned out. We had a plan for when she was going to be born, and then she would look at the Chinese calendar to try to figure out that we could have a girl. You know, you pray for certain things where, like, the first thing was just let her be fast. We knew if she could be fast, that everything else would work out. You know, we signed her up for her first soccer league when she was 2.5, 2. She was in diapers. You know, we had to change her at the halftime so she could play the second half.
Well, in our family, we believe that you're not gonna be happy doing what you do unless you're good at it. So then we try to give them all the opportunities to be good at something. So hopefully one day they'll like it.
She was a nightmare from day one.
I still run into moms that would tell me how she knew FiFi from watching her from Boys and Girls Club, and they were on the other team, and how they still have nightmares about her doing her cartwheels after she wins.
I realized that I was really athletic when I grew up and I started playing a lot more Latin League games, and I realized that trophies were piling in.
The plan was always to play multiple sports just to prevent injury, just to make it where she was able to fully progress as an athlete. We want her to be fully able to do everything she possibly could be able to do.
Sit. Go. Push.
Today at track, I worked on transitioning and getting out as fast as possible and learning to pick up speed.
What are we doing from here to here?
We're trying to pick up speed.
We have to, not trying to. It has to happen. Go. Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Come on. Come on, get him down. Get him down. She's been training with me for 4 years, and she's always been extremely dedicated, shows up, works hard. I mean, she is elite.
When I win in track, it's very empowering and it makes me feel good considering I don't always go because I have other sports. Track's a part of everything I do because it helps me be faster on the soccer field and running around the bases.
Open up, backside, take your touch. There we go, big. There we go. FiFi Garcia she's a special kid. She's one of the most athletic kids I've ever trained, maybe one of the most athletic kids I've ever seen. Good pop over.
I love soccer because I love scoring and I love being with my teammates.
What makes her different is speed, definitely. She's fast on the ball, off the ball, quick, very quick on changing direction. Super hard to find that type of athleticism. And her work rate. Her work rate just is unmatched, attacking and defending.
She'll be potentially one of the better players we've ever had. Because when we look at the US team now, there's a little bit of glitches in their attack. They have the athleticism and they have the speed, but the touch is a little bit off a little bit. But FiFi has that speed and she has that skill.
Pressure, get it back. Open up, backside. Good.
Here we go. Beautiful. Yeah, I love FiFi. She's right there at the top of her age. She can play infield, she can play outfield, she can hit. Yeah, she's about a 4-2 player right now.
Today at softball, I was working on getting infield grounders at shortstop, and when we were hitting, I worked on hitting as far as possible. I love playing softball because it's always energizing and it's always fun, no matter when we play, and it's always fun to compete with other teams and always be with my friends. I found out that I was the SI Sports Kid of the Year when my parents told me, and I was super excited to realize that I would be on the cover of the magazine.
I'm definitely not surprised at her being named Sports Illustrated Kid of the Year because she is elite and she's an All-American in every sport that she participates in.
You know, of course, I was crying, and it's a big deal, man. You know, you work so hard, and you never expect anybody to see it. You know, you work a lot of days to be an overnight sensation.
When I see my magazine, I realize that my hard work is paying off.
They did an amazing job. I definitely got a little emotional that day seeing that we're putting her in a photo shoot like this is pretend. No, this is not pretend. This is her everyday life.
You just don't see a kid with such drive on her own. I mean, anything she does is by her choice. She wants to be out on the field, whether it's softball or soccer. She wants to be out on the track. No one's forcing her. She's just that kind of kid. She wants to be the best in what she does, and she enjoys doing all of those things.
It makes me realize that I can actually do something really cool with my life and get paid to play. It makes me feel like I could be a professional soccer player.
Let's go backhand. Beautiful.
Can she play professionally? Yeah. Will she want to? I don't know. It's gonna be up to her.
I definitely predict her to be in the Olympics.
I think she's going to break onto that stage and they're going to be knocking down the doors. Eventually she's going to go and play in Europe. I think she'll do well here. People will sign her potentially early. She's like a little mini professional already, I would say.
My sports dream is to be a professional in soccer, softball, and track. Thanks to everyone for watching my video. To check out more stories like mine, make sure to like and subscribe.